You all showed a lot of interest in my Steam page review video I did a couple weeks ago. I am very grateful for that. If you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. I explained what you need to consider before creating a Steam page. Because of the great interest in that video, I put together a checklist of things to consider when creating a Steam page. Before you create your Steam page, please take a look at this checklist and make sure you have done every item on it. If you ask me which one is the most important, I will say capsule image is the most important. So, if you can, don't make it yourself. Have a professional design it for you. The things you need to pay attention to is that the capsule image show which genre your game is. Otherwise, you cannot attract people who love the genre to your page. Also, avoid very small details, because the drawing should be understandable even when it is small. Take a look at your competitors and analyze what kind of composition that genre usually use. You should work on a composition close to that because your target audience is used to it. For example, if you are making a build game, you should put a hammer. If you are making a space game, you should put a spaceship. Finally, the name of the game should be easy to read. In the short description, the first sentence is the most important thing to pay attention to. You should write as exciting sentences as possible. Don't write the name or genre of the game here. We will show them in the illustrations and tags. This first sentence should contain the hook, the excitement, and the difference of your game. The other sentences should be as short as possible to make them readable. Screenshots are one of the most common mistakes. You should especially pay attention to the first 4 screenshots, because when your game is recommended on the homepage, players will see them. Therefore, the first 4 screenshots should give as much information as possible. Avoid images that tell the same thing. Don't forget to show UI elements. Finally, don't use dark and unclear screenshots. Tag is a part that most developers don't pay attention to, but it is extremely important for the Steam algorithm. This is where your game reaches the right audience. So make sure you choose the right text. Also, your text should be as narrow as possible. There is no point in using the indie tag. Let's talk about the trailer. This is where almost all developers make mistakes. Indie developers and AAA studios both don't know how to make a trailer. I will make a whole separate video about it in the future. Of course, I have to make my own trailer first. The first seconds in the trailer are very important. Don't waste time with logos, text, and fade-in effects. In the first seconds, it should be clear what the genre of the game is. According to this, the player decides whether continue watching the trailer or not. Then you should show the hook, gameplay, UI of the game. Also, one of the most forgotten things is sound effect. Only music makes a boring trailer. Don't forget to use the game's sound effects. Long description is not that important contrary to popular belief, but it is still needs to be filled out well to look professional. Players rarely look at in the detail, especially they never read the text. That's why it needs to be decorated with visuals, especially moving image if possible. It would also be nice to make subheadings that will make it easier to read. Players will read the headings. Another important mistake is, please don't do call to action. I mean, don't write things like add the wishlist. This will bring more harm than profit. It will damage the reputation of the game. Announcements and reward section are also the most neglected parts by developers. These are the details that will increase the charisma of your game. Look for as many rewards as possible and place them here. You should also show that your game continues to develop by entering news frequently. You can access the checklist on our Patreon page and download it for free. To thank us, we would be very happy if you subscribe to our channel. We also welcome those who want to support our Patreon page. See you in the next free stuff video.